Hi, this is Nayeli, and I am teaching fractions. There are pretty much 4 basic parts to learning fractions: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division is like 1, and then finding the least common factor. And here I am starting with multiplying fractions because that is the easiest. So with multiplying fractions, pretty much you multiply the top of the fraction and you put it over the bottom of the fraction. The top is also known as the numerator and the bottom as the denominator. So as you can see here, 3/4 times 3/5 equals the 3 times the 3 on the top, or the numerator, equals 9. The 4 times the 5 equals 20 in the denominator, so that's 9/20. Second problem, as you can see here, 1/2 times 3/8. Go ahead and try it out. And the third problem, 1/4 or 1/4 times 2/6 equals 2/24. And that is a fraction, however, it is not in simplest form. If a fraction is even, then the fraction can at least be simplified by dividing by 2. So property of division says that what you do to the top, you can do to the bottom, and it's allowed. So we divided the top by 2 and the bottom by 2. 2 divided by 2 in the numerator equals 1. 24 divided by 2 in the denominator equals 12. And that is simplest form. Property of division and multiplication says what is done on one side of the fraction must be done to the other side. This rule does not work with subtraction or addition. And that was multiplying fractions. The next step that I am going to teach on fractions is finding the least common factor. So that, or the greatest common multiple, which is what we did here with the 2 to get the simplest form. So how it works is with a number that is in your fraction, that number has multiples. Here I found the multiples of 60 and 48. That is just 2 numbers that multiply to equal the number that you're looking for the multiple of. So sorry for the shaky video. Here you can see 60 and 1. If you multiply them, it equals 60. 30 times 2 equals 60. 20 times 3 equals 60. And these are the multiples of 60 listed in descending order from highest to least. And same with the 48, as you can see. Those are all multiples of 48, or factors, meaning that it's one of a set that can be multiplied to equal the number. And finding, so we listed out all the multiples of 60 and 48. So to find the greatest common multiple is to look at the 2 sets and figure out which multiple has the greatest value that's in both sets. So here, if we look, 30, 24 don't match up. After the 30, that's a 20 right here. The 20 and 24 don't match, 15 and 16 don't, but 12 does. So I'm gonna circle the 12. So this is what I see as the greatest common multiple. And I can go ahead and test that out by dividing 60 by 12. Oops. As well as dividing 48 by 12. So this is going to equal 5/4. And that is least common form. Some tricks to finding the least common or simplest form of a fraction. If, let's say, both numbers are even, then you know that it's definitely divisible by 2. So you can divide the top and the bottom by 2, and that's going to equal 24/27. And oops, so this leaves us with 24/27. So here they're not both even. However, another trick to see if both numbers are divisible by 3, you add the digits in on one side. So you add the digits in the number 24. 2 plus 4 equals 6. And if 6 is divisible by 3, then that number is divisible by 3. 2 plus 7 in the number 27, if you add the digits, equals 9, and 9 is also divisible by 3. So we know both the top and the bottom is divisible by 3. So 24 divided by 3 equals 8. 27 divided by 3 equals 9. And we have two options. You can either factor it out, or you can test to see if 2 or 3 is divisible by both numbers. And 2 goes into 8, however 3 doesn't. 3 goes into 9, however 2 doesn't. So they have no common factors, because the only thing that equals 8 is 8 times 1, and 2 times 4. It only has 2 multiples, 2 factors. Sorry, I get those words confused. And with the 9, it's 9 times 1 and 3 times 3 as the only factors. So there's only about